Hey there, let me share a story. It's kind of a sad story, honestly, and it goes something like this. There's someone who really wants to help people. They get trained as a coach. They really good at coaching, and when they help people or when they coach people, they really do help them. The problem is they never really get any clients, and so the thing that they really wanted to do, which is coach people, they end up not having time to do it, and then they don't have anybody to coach. And so they just kind of lose interest and it all kind of dries up and they give up. And what makes that a sad story is those are people that God can use to transform lives through coaching. And they give up because they don't have any clients, and they don't have any clients because they tend to not understand that there are two sides of the coin when it comes to having a coaching business. So if you are going to coach regularly, if you're going to coach plenty of people, provide a lot of value to the world, you're going to have a coaching business of some sort, whether it's part-time, full-time, side hustle, whatever. You've got a coaching business. And for a coaching business to succeed, you have to understand there are two sides to the coin. Side one, you got to be a good coach. You got to be competent, and you are. You've been trained. That's the side that people get, immediately. It's the other side that they miss out on. And this is where you're a business owner. Now, you don't own Walmart. You don't even own, I don't know, a Kentucky Fried Chicken, but you do own a coaching business. And if you're going to be effective and be a good coaching business owner, you have to be good at some things. And so you may be thinking, I didn't really sign up to be a business owner. Well, listen, this is the price you pay to have a coaching business and to get to coach people and transform lives through coaching. So you have to just go ahead and embrace that you're going to have a coaching business, and you have to embrace really kind of three aspects of this side of the coin. So number one, you just have to be comfortable with commerce. Some people, especially people who kind of coming from a ministry background, they just think commerce is ugly somehow. It's maybe of the devil. Well, it's not. It's a way that people freely choose to exchange value. Read Tim Keller's book, Every Good Endeavor, to really get a sense of commerce is good, especially when you are trading value for value. The second thing that you have to really have to be a good business owner of a coaching business is you have to be humbly assertive. And those are not in juxtaposition. That's not a paradox. Those aren't opposites. You're humble because it's not about you. It's primarily about what God's doing in the world and in the people's lives that you're going to coach. It's only secondarily or even maybe, third about you as the coach. So there's a humbleness, but you also have to combine that with an assertiveness. You don't just sit back and wait for people to come, ask you to be their coach. You actually go out there and you drum up business, but you do it in a way that's humble. And then the third thing you need to be effective as a coaching business owner is you're just going to have to have some low-level competence in some key areas. So you're going to, by the way, low-level competence means you don't have to be the world's greatest at these things. You just have to be okay at them. You got to be able to invoice. You have to be able to manage your time. You have to be able to track some things, create some forms. You have to be okay at sales and marketing, and those kinds of things that sort of surround the doing of the coaching. But you just have to go ahead and identify what those things are and know that you don't have to be great at them. You just have to have a certain low-level competence, and you actually have to do those things. So listen, God wants you to change lives as a coach. Embrace the second side of the coin. Get good at running a coaching business. When you do, you're not going to have a sad story. You're going to have a story with a happy ending where you have plenty of clients and they get a tremendous amount of value from the coaching relationship that you provide. So go out there and get at it and get your coaching business going.
Be sure and subscribe so you don't miss any of our great content.